Good morning. I just want to show you the front of our house with a few climbing roses. This one here, it was already planted here when we moved in, and since it's a very low maintenance, disease-free, very easy to care for, and every year around this time and throughout the season, it has been putting out a show like this for us for the last 4 years since we moved in. So because it's so easy to care for, I wanted to grow another same one on the other side of the garage door. But because I didn't know the name of it, so I didn't know what to buy. Then I decided to get a cutting of this big one and propagate to see if it roots. And surprisingly, it did. And here's the result. Right here, it's about 1.5 years ago when I did the propagation. And so this is the baby plant of that plant. And here's another one because it was so easy to propagate and I wanted the same rose. So I decided 1 year ago to make another one, and this is it. It's going to be climbing up this obelisk my husband had built for me. I'm waiting for it to get a little taller to train it on the obelisk. So these are the 3 red climbers, and the 2 small ones came from that big one over there. This one is 1.5 years, and this one is 1 year old. And if you see the pink rose in the back there, that's Zephyrin Juhin. I don't know if I said the name correctly, but that's a climber, another climbing rose that I just planted last month. So I need to install a trellis for it to climb up this side of the window. And to the right here in the planter, that's Peggy Martin. Another name for it is Katrina Rose. It was named after the Hurricane Katrina. This is my first time buying a rose that purely for the history of it. If you have time, look up Peggy Martin Rose or Katrina. This is a climbing rose, and I planted here because this is my mom's bedroom window. She lives with us, so I purposely plant this rose here for it to climb around her window, because this rose, after I read the history of it, I had to have this rose because it really represents my mom for her strength and survival. So I read and I've seen the picture of it. It's supposed to be a very vigorous climbing rose. The blooms are tiny, but it comes in spray, so there will be cluster of roses, so it will be beautiful. And I hope in 2 years it will cover this right side of the wall and up around the window. It's very vigorous and strong rose, and that's why I'm very hopeful that in 2 years it will be that tall. And down here you can see this is True Inspiration. I just planted 3 in this rose bed last month, and it's already so big with lots of new shoots coming out. It's been very hot the last few days, so the petals burnt a little bit, but this rose is one of my favorites. I like it so much that I bought 6 of them. 3 are planted at the front and 3 in the back. I love floral arrangement, and I always have fresh flower in my home from March to November. So this is one of my favorite flower for the arrangement because it's it's packed with petal, and it has a lot of it's very strong. It's not floppy. I have a lot of David Austin roses in the back, but it tend to be very floppy. So this one, the cane is very strong, very nice fragrance, color is beautiful, nice form. It's called True Inspiration. I just planted this last month, and there are blooms coming out already. Here's another one with a few buds. I cut some blooms from this one yesterday. Otherwise, it would have probably 3 open blooms on this one. And over here, there's another one. All planted last month, and see how healthy it is. You see, it's spray with 5 roses, and there's another tall cane going up, and these are just planted last month. So if you like pink rose, beautiful form with nice fragrance, get it. It's called True Inspiration. Okay, thank you for watching.